Welcome to the podcast, Claim Your Excellent Life, with your host, Suzanne Kellner-Zinck, where she helps professional women learn how to be happy. Suzanne will teach you how to do this through building high self-esteem, relaxation and calm, and good, healthy relationships. Tune in every week as Suzanne shares effective strategies to help you claim your excellent life with happiness techniques, self-esteem building exercises, relationship tips, and relaxation information. Make sure to head over to dawningvisions.com to subscribe to the newsletter to receive your keys to happiness, as well as other useful free gifts for you.
In this episode of Claim Your Excellent Life, we are going to answer the question, why does it seem like nobody really knows me? This was another question that someone asked me on Quora, and I think it's a really good question because, to tell you the honest truth, I get a lot of clients who seem to feel the same way. So why don't we delve into why it is that someone might feel this way, because you might be among them. The first reason is because you have some defense mechanisms that went up that disallowed you perhaps from allowing yourself to get too close to other people. Why? Because, at least from my experience working with people for the last 35 years, it's because someone said something to them that hurt them very deeply. And in many cases, this happened repeatedly. So the defense mechanism is, I'm going to put up my defenses, I'm going to put up my wall, I'm not going to let anyone get in close, I'm just going to smile myself everywhere I go. And I'll pretend that I'm all happy and everything's wonderful, when instead I'm really dying inside. This is not a really good way to live, because what happens is one loses their ability to really relate to another person. Why? Because they shut down their feelings. Why? Because, as I said, they don't want to be hurt again. But the problem with that is that we cannot have any empathy or compassion for other people so long as we don't allow ourselves to feel the feelings. Yes, it is true that if we're going to be open and honest and trust people, there are going to be times that we get hurt. That's just part of life. And although it sucks, you know what? There's a whole lot of people out there to go get friendly with, and there's a lot more that you can be friendly with than the people who are going to make you upset or hurt you in some way, shape, or form. The other reason that this can happen is because you're not putting yourself out there in the world. I talked about this a little bit in my last podcast, where I was speaking to the idea of how not to let work become your entire life. You know, if you don't go out into the world, you cannot meet people. If you cannot meet people, then how are you supposed to get to know them? And no, I don't care how well you believe you're getting to know people on the internet, doing your Facebook, or in my case, Quora, or whatever it is that you're involved in, you can't really know these people. Why? Because you haven't met them. And people hide behind their computers. I know from my online dating, oh my God, you'd have these typed conversations and people would seem really cool, and then you go out and meet them and you find out, well, we have nothing in common, or this person has a lot of anger issues and they're just stuffing them down, or whatever. It just was uncomfortable. You can't get to know people truthfully through online interactions. You have to get out into the world and meet them. Now, this whole thing about trust, this is a very important thing. My own philosophy about trust is I trust someone until they give me a couple of reasons why not to trust them. Because this is the thing, you don't want people thinking ill of you when they first meet you. That's a horrible way to start out. You know, you want to just meet them and they get a sense of who you are, and then over time, get to know you for who you are. If you trust them and you're real with them. Because as I tell my anorexic and bulimic people who love to pretend to be someone who they aren't, people-pleasing behavior, how do you know someone really likes you if you're not even being yourself with them? It's rather impossible. So you need to be yourself. You need to be your authentic, transparent self. And to tell you the honest truth, businesses are learning to be this way with their customers and clients as well, because no one wants to be working with what feels like a robot of a person. Oh my God, getting to robot of a person. I went with my friend to an appointment he had to deal with his arthritis in his shoulders. And although the doctor was really good, he did what he needed to do, he was like a freaking robot. It was horrible. This guy had like zero personality. It was not fun to be with. So no, we don't want to be with robots. And you're not going to make any friends being this way. Be honest, be true. So, you might meet some people out there who you would rather not interact with for a long period of time. There's ways of dealing with that too. You just see them less and less until their relationship dies. That usually does it. But in the meantime, it's really, really important for you to be yourself. Talk about them, the other person. No one loves to talk about anything more than they like talking about themselves. And they'll think you're a brilliant person. They'll think you're the greatest. Seriously, it works like a charm. Anyhow, those are my ideas on how to allow people to get to know you better so you don't have to feel lonely or alone any longer. And not be alone in the world. Go out and meet people. Who knows? You might meet your next partner in life. A friend of mine did that, as I said in last week's podcast. It literally happened. She went to an exhibit, I think it was the Museum of Modern Art, and met her husband. That's right, that's how that happened. Anyway, I thank you for spending your time with me. Until next time. If you have enjoyed Claim Your Excellent Life, we'd really appreciate it if you go over to iTunes and give it a 5-star review. If you have found Claim Your Excellent Life to be helpful to you, and maybe even life-altering with the information that we have shared here, and to allow us to continue this work, which we really do enjoy doing for you, you can sponsor us at patreon.com. That's spelled P as in Paul, ATREON as in Nancy.com. Again, that's P as in Paul, AT as in Tom, REON as in Nancy.com, where there's a few different levels of sponsorship that you can choose from to help us to continue doing this work. We thank you for any assistance that you are able to give us.
Thank you for listening to the podcast, Claim Your Excellent Life, with your host, Suzanne Kellner-Zinck, where she helps professional women learn how to be happy. Suzanne teaches you how to do this through building high self-esteem, relaxation and calm, and good, healthy relationships. Tune in every week as Suzanne shares effective strategies to help you claim your excellent life with happiness techniques, self-esteem building exercises, relationship tips, and relaxation information. Make sure to head over to dawningvisions.com to subscribe to the newsletter to receive your keys to happiness, as well as other useful free gifts for you.